I'm here at Motor City Electric Fab Shop in Detroit, Michigan with my good friend Terrance Lewis. Me and Terrance met about 5 years ago while we were building the Little Caesars Arena downtown. Hey, what's going on, Terrance? You all right?
Hey, what's up, John?
What you got going on there?
Just putting together a prefab electrical box. It goes in the walls where we have to put our electrical devices in prior to the drywall being installed. So we build it here, ship it out to the job site, they install it in the wall, and then they can close the walls up.
How long you been in your trade?
I've been in about 8 years now.
Tell us how you got started.
I worked with my dad a lot as a kid. He's kind of like a handyman, so we did different types of projects. He never let me do the electrical, but I'd help him paint or cut stuff or go get material for him. And he used to always tell me that in order to get into skilled trades, you don't have to go to school or like pay to go to a university. They'll actually pay you to learn the electrical trade. So I kind of got online. Once I got of age, I was about 22 years old, did some Googling, and I found our program, and it was, I've been in ever since.
So I know it gives me a sense of pride when I drive past projects like that with my family and I say, wow, like I did that. Like what type of pride do you have knowing that you are revitalizing the city that you grew up in?
I was born and raised in Detroit. I never lived anywhere else, but just to be able to pinpoint and point out, I did that. Another favorite project of mine was Children's Hospital, where we put in an MRI machine. So that MRI machine helps save children's lives right here in the city of Detroit. And I just love to be able to tell my family that, every night.
What is the average pay for a journeyman now?
I had no idea that in skilled trades, you can actually make 6 figures a year in the skilled trades industry. So when I got into this, I didn't even know when I initially got in. It's once I started making it, basically, is when I figured it out. Like, wow, I make good money here.
With no debt?
No debt at all. There's no debt. We do have to pay tuition. It's not like college tuition at all. You're responsible for your education, and having to pay money and come out of your own pocket, it'll give you that sense of responsibility because you don't want to waste your own money, right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. What advice would you give the young individuals that may be watching this that are interested in pursuing this trade?
You should expect yourself to show up on time, to show up prepared, with the tools, in the right mindset. Basically have expectations for yourself and have expectations for everyone else.
So how did you get involved in the electrical trade first starting off?
When I got in, it was rough, man. I didn't have a car. I was just this 22-year-old kid. I was catching a bus, toolbox in one hand, lunchbox in the other hand, hard hat on my head, safety vest. People was looking at me like I was crazy. First job right out the gate, Oakland University, nursing school. Took 4 buses to get there from my house. So I had to take the 6 mile to Woodward, the Woodward to the State Fairgrounds. I can't remember what bus took me to Pontiac, and then the bus from Pontiac over to Oakland University. At the time, I had a night job. I worked at Five Guys, burgers and fries. So I would go to Oakland University, learn the electrical trade there, go home for a minute, then go to Five Guys, work my hours there, do it all over again. I did that till I saved up enough to buy a car. Bought the car, blew the transmission, and I went back to Five Guys, worked there for another 6 months so I could get the money to fix the transmission, and then I was finally able to quit.
So how did it make you feel when you were working at Five Guys, catching 4 buses to pursue a career of your choice? What made you continue that route?
Honestly, I saw that $40 an hour, and I knew it may not be right here, right now, but it's at the end of the line, and I'm gonna make it to the end of the line. So that just, it lit a fire in me, honestly. At the time, being 22 years old, I didn't know anyone. The most successful people that I knew I had personal relationship with that worked on the line at the auto plant. So I think they make, let's say, 40 to 60 grand a year. I had the opportunity to become the highest paid person that I know personally. And I realized that, and I just had to give it my all. But again, that goes back to the dedication that I put in. Even though I didn't have a car at first, it didn't stop me. Whatever challenges that I was faced with, I was faced with a lot of adversity, but I didn't let that stop me, and I'm where I am today.
How does it feel to be born in the city, raised up in Detroit, and now having the opportunity to rebuild the city that made you who you are?
I like to show my wife all the time, you know, I put those lights in, you know, I did that.